Hello everyone, get ready to get very personal as you spend a lot of time with me in my bathroom as I take you on my ZO at home retinol stimulator peel journey. That was a mouthful. What it is a retinol peel that you can do at home using the ZO Radical Night Repair 1% retinol. So many of you might actually recognize this retinol or already be using it at home in your nightly skincare routine. The ZO Radical Night Repair 1% is a really good retinol. It's really strong, but the difference here is when you're using it at home in your nightly routine, you're using like a pea-size amount and you're doing a thin layer over your face, and you might only be using it once or twice a week, or maybe you've built your way up to using it every other night or even every night, but it's a very small amount. To use this product in the stronger at-home stimulator peel, we're going to be using more of the retinol and we're going to be using it more often. When customizing this peel, you can have the option of mild, moderate, or aggressive. So mild is going to be 5 pumps of your 1% Radical Night Repair retinol in the morning and at night. Moderate is going to be 8 pumps, and aggressive is going to be 10 pumps of your 1% Radical Night Repair retinol morning and night. This at-home peel can be done anywhere from 3 to 5 days. And don't get things twisted. When I say you have the option of mild, this is still a medical grade 1% retinol. So even the most mild 3 days, 5 pumps morning and night is still gonna be a really strong peel. This is the type of peel or procedure that you are going to definitely hate before you love, because it is intense to get through. I'm a believer in go big or go home, so I do 5 days, 10 pumps morning and night. But on my last couple days, it is hard to get through. Your skin is raw and sore, but you just have to push through it for those optimal results. This at-home peel has so many different benefits. This peel provides superficial exfoliation and cellular turnover, stimulates deeper cellular activity for firmer and more even skin tone, improves the appearance of skin, but also improves the skin's ability to repair and renew itself. It's going to repair damaged surface skin, strengthen the skin, reduce sensitivity, and improve skin texture. It's going to tighten any enlarged pores, reduce and correct abnormal surface pigmentation and sun damage, minimize the appearance of fine lines, brighten, smooth, and tighten the skin, leaving you with a more youthful appearance. And keep in mind, you cannot do this procedure if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. And if you're not already using these products, ideally for a few weeks before you do this intensive peel, you want to be using something medical grade, good quality like ZO for your AM, PM routine, for your cleansers, moisturizers, all of that, just so that you can really prepare the skin. You want to strengthen it and get it ready so you can enhance your benefits. You don't want to be using some junk products leading up to something intensive like this. So since I've already been through this rodeo once before, here are my top tips for sticking it out and getting through this peel. Tip number 1, plan accordingly. So when you are planning to do the at-home stimulator peel, make sure to plan it during a time where you're not gonna have a big event or somewhere where you need to wear makeup too, because your skin is gonna get red and it's gonna get flaky, and you're gonna flake so much that you can't really keep applying makeup on top of it. Around day 4 or 5, if you could plan those days to sort of be at-home days, or days where it's totally fine for you to look like a raw chicken or shedding like a snake, because there's just really not a lot that you can do about that. Tip number 2 is exfoliate, do not pick. So with this peel, you are going to exfoliate once a day, and I personally only suggest to people to use the ZO exfoliating polish when doing this procedure at home. So you're going to very gently exfoliate once a day. And for me personally, when I got to day 4 and 5, because I was using so much, I was doing the full 10 pumps morning and night, I didn't even feel like I needed to exfoliate on those nights just because I was so raw and pink. I just used the ZO Calming Toner. So although you can exfoliate gently with your polish during this procedure, do not pick at the skin. You will have times where your face looks like it's falling off, and although it's tempting, do not peel sheets of skin off your face. That is one of the reasons why it's so important to schedule this peel during a time where you can just let it be and go through the paces of it. Tip number 3 is toss the junk. With this procedure, your skin is going to be so raw and open and absorbing so much. Do not put any junk products on your face. Only use good quality products. Donate or throw out all of your junk drugstore products. Do not put that on your face during this procedure. I personally use the Zeo Daily Power Defense, and I suggest that you absolutely use that during this procedure. It's full of DNA repair enzymes, which you're going to need for your skin. Tip number 4 is watch your neck. So I'm kind of contradicting myself right now because I know I'm always one to say your face ends at your nipples, and just like you take care of your face, you have to carry your skincare products and your SPF onto your neck and décolleté too. But with this procedure, your skin is going to react so much more to the retinol on your neck than it is on your face. So what I personally do, because I do the full strength 10 pumps, that's a lot of product to get to absorb into your face. Whatever I have left over on my hands, I just gently carry down onto my neck. I'm not actually pumping it and applying it to my neck. I'm just sort of wiping my hands off after the application onto my neck and décolleté. That being said, usually around the night of day 3 or day 4, I have to stop doing that altogether just because the neck will get red, patchy, and irritated more so than the face will. Tip number 5 is avoid the sun like the plague. I always recommend to do this procedure either in the fall or winter months or the beginning of spring. It's not ideal to do it in the summer. I've done it in the summer once, but I lucked out with a lot of rain. I was slathered in SPF at all times, and I was always wearing my UV shield. Tip number 6, try to stick it out. You are gonna wanna throw in the towel around day 3.5, day 4, because your skin's gonna be red and irritated and sore. And the reason why I say try and push through it is because, like I mentioned before, the longer you're doing the peel, the deeper the depth of stimulation for your skin. You guys are definitely gonna hate me for even suggesting this peel to you in a few days once you're in the thick of it, but trust me, stick it out. It's worth the results, you're gonna love it, and cheers to skin health. So what are you gonna need to do this peel at home? You are definitely gonna need the Zeo Radical Night Repair 1% Retinol. That's what you're gonna be using morning and night. I also suggest the Zeo Exfoliating Polish for when you exfoliate, as well as the Zeo Calming Toner, just to sort of take off that layer of dry, dead skin. For anyone who's doing this peel, I recommend the Zeo Daily Power Defense. Like I said, full of antioxidants, nutrients, and DNA repair enzymes, and it's really lightweight, and that's what you're gonna use morning and night before the retinol. And the last thing that you need is a deep hydrator for the day you finish your peel. So I recommend, if you're doing the 5 days, on day 6, I use the Zeo Renewal Cream, and you're gonna use that up to 5 times a day just to soothe the skin. And I think that's everything you need to know. So here we go, wish me luck. All right, so today is day 1 of my at-home Stimulator retinol peel. So I have my Radical Night Repair retinol, here we go. So I'm just gonna cleanse the skin quick. Then I'm gonna use one of my Complexion Renewal pads. Normally, since you do have to exfoliate once a day on this, it would be ideal to do it in the morning, but I gotta run and get the kids to swimming and rugby, so that's gonna be a PM thing for me today. If you don't already use either the Complexion Renewal pads or the acne treatment pads, you need to change that quickly. These are amazing. They really give your skin a good glow. And now on to my Daily Power Defense. All right, now it's time for the big guns. So I'm doing the aggressive form of this peel, so that is 10 pumps, twice a day, 5 days. Here we go, session 1, wish me luck. You really need to make sure to avoid the whole eye area, so don't go past the orbital rim where that bone is. You want to give yourself actually quite a bit of space around the eye because it will just transfer naturally and you don't want your eyes to peel off. Ta-da! So that was application 1 of 10. So because I'm doing the 5 days, it's AM application of day 1. I will update you as I go, and there's no turning back now. So day 1, application 2, my PM application. I'm exhausted, so we're gonna do this from bed. I talk about this all the time. Teoxin micellar solution. I'm obsessed with it because you don't have to rinse it off with water. So you can use it to remove all your makeup. You can use it to cleanse your face, and you don't have to rinse afterwards. I haven't had anything on today, but still need to do a cleanse. I'm using my Zio Complexion pads. Technically, I was supposed to exfoliate tonight, but I am beat, and I just got the kids to bed, so I'll do it tomorrow. Daily Power Defense. And now it's time for the retinol. Guys, that's a lot of retinol. So that is day 1, second application done, day 1 PM. So now we can get back to the more important things like reality TV. Good morning. So sorry I look so exhausted, but I'm exhausted. It is day 2 AM application. Here we go. I've already used my micellar water. Now I'm just going to do a quick scrub with the Zio exfoliating polish. Now, although my face isn't peeling yet because it's only been 1 day, I can definitely tell that my skin's more sensitive. So I'm going a lot more gentle with the polish than I normally would. So I'm using my Zio Complexion Renewal pads again, just because I want to use them as long as I can before having to switch out to something more gentle. So right now I can still handle it, but in about a day's time, my skin will probably be feeling so on fire that I won't be able to tolerate these, in which case then I would move on to the gentle toner. But they're great, so I'm getting them in while I still can. I was going to use my Daily Power Defense right now, but it looks like someone has stolen it off of my side of the bathroom, so I'm going to quickly go find some now. Found it. Okay, and now it is time for the Radical Night Repair again. I feel like I should be having you guys count like Dora the Explorer. 4, 5, 6. There we go. All right, day 2 AM application is done. So my face is getting a little red and pink, but still no peeling or anything crazy yet. The pads I can feel a little more than I normally do. They don't sting or anything yet. But yeah, so this is PM of day 2. Little Daily Power Defense. All right. The good news is after tomorrow morning I'll be halfway done, so that's not so bad. Also, if you have microbladed eyebrows, avoid rubbing it on the brow because your skin's going to turn over so much. You're going to get so much cellular renewal that you're going to fade your brows. I still have so much right now. Well, I'm just going to get this partially rubbed in, and then I'm going to go lay in bed and do it. Just because I don't want to stand here for this long. It takes a long time to get it all to absorb, and I'm sure you guys are sick of watching me rub my face, because I am. Good night.
We're going.
Good morning. So we were in a bit of a rush this morning to get the kids off to school, so I did not do my AM routine yet for the retinol peel, but we got to Leia's school a little bit early, so I'm going to get it done now. Leia, say hi! Okay, so if you've seen any of my AM routine videos, you know I have a little pack that I keep in my car for the mornings that are hectic. My micellar water, I didn't want to have the big bottle in my car, so I just transferred it to one of these little bottles. So we'll do a cleanse. So it's going to be hard to see just because of the lighting. I'm starting to get a touch of peeling around the nose and around the mouth. Those are usually the first places to start, but I'm assuming later today or in the evening. Good job. So I'm assuming I'll have more peeling later today, but tomorrow is when it should really start because this is day 3 AM. Okay, so we have that. I have these little travel mini size packs of the Complexion pads in my car. You can get these in the kits like the acne kit, or I think most of the kits have these. They're great. I love these. I keep the container and I refill it with my pads from my big container because, like I said, throw this in your purse if you have oily skin, your gym bag after a workout. They are great to use throughout the day. Ooh, this is starting to burn. Okay, let that dry a bit. Actually feels nice, feels really fresh. Again, my daily power, I have these in the travel size from the kits. If you aren't getting the travel size from the kits, just put your full size if you're going to do a bag like this to travel with or put in your car, because this is one of the products that comes in an airtight pump. You don't want to then transfer it to something like this. You can notice on my chest that it's not peeling yet, but it is getting sort of red and irritated looking. It doesn't feel irritated yet, but you can tell something's about to happen. Okay, so on the way out the door, I grabbed my Radical Night Repair and let's get going. Ta-da! We are done and I shall carry on with my day. Say bye, Leia!
Bye, Leia.
Alright, welcome back to my bathroom. This is day 3 PM. So we're officially over the halfway mark. And this is sort of around the time where this peel stops being fun and cute and starts being serious. So I did have some peeling today. My nose is feeling a little bit burny. I was just in the bath doing a hair treatment, so while I was in the bath I used my Zeo exfoliating polish just to get off all that dead flaking skin. I'm not going to use my Complexion pads right now because I feel like this is the point in the peel where it would be really burny feeling, so I am now going to switch it up to my calming toner, which is still not going to be that calming at this point. So this is the calming toner. Like I said, not so calming. Woo! And before I put this on, I should actually come in so you can see my skin. Even though I've already exfoliated off all the dead skin, you're starting to see red, blotchy, irritated, some sort of raw areas. So if you were doing the mild version of this, you would be ending here at 3 days. And you would be doing half the dose of retinol. But as I always say, go big or go home. I'm just doing a thin layer of the Daily Power, FYI, because obviously this is really about the retinol. So obviously because there is so much retinol, you're going to be kind of rubbing it in everywhere, but I do try and focus on areas of concern for me. I give it a little extra product and a little extra attention when I am rubbing it in. So for me personally, I do tend to get a bit of pigmentation around my upper lip after one of my pregnancies. That's kind of common with hormones, and just from always being in a car and driving when I was younger, before I was really diligent with sunscreen, I do have a bit of pigmentation on this cheek, and I have broken that pigmentation down a lot and suppressed it a lot, but it still sort of rears its head from now and then, so I have to be on top of it. So those are my 2 areas where I try and focus a little bit more on my peel. All right, here we go. So a lot of people do throw in the towel at day 3 or day 4, but do try and keep it going. When people ask me how uncomfortable it is, like, it's really not uncomfortable right now. Day 4 and 5 do get uncomfortable, but it's nothing that's not tolerable. Oh, I just put some directly on my neck. Ooh, I'm gonna feel that in a couple days. Okay, let's focus on the face. I'm getting distracted here. So because I was feeling really red and burning around this area, I'm gonna try and avoid that. Anywhere where there's like a little crease, I find that some of the product can kind of get, not stuck in there, but sort of pool in there almost. So you're gonna feel it more there. All right, and we are done. That is day 3. Cheers, 2 more days to go. Good morning. So it is day 4 a.m. application now. I'm starting to feel sick, just as all my kids are getting over it. I thought I was in the clear, but I woke up this morning and I'm not, so there's that. My face is a mess, which it should be, that's to be expected. But you can see the peeling and the blotchiness and the redness. So I did the exfoliating polish last night, so I'm not gonna do it this morning, I'm gonna do it tonight. Here we go. You really feel it now. Okay, calming toner. Like I said, this isn't gonna feel too calming anymore. Also, fun fact, day 4 is the longest Bob's ever made it. So stick in there, girls. You can do this, make it all the way. Okay, time for daily power. Here we go. Okay, and that is day 4 a.m. It is day 4 p.m. application. I'm gonna be doing it from bed because it was date night and now it's late and I'm exhausted and I literally can't even. And look, we get a cameo from Jason.
No.
So I'm using my micellar water to cleanse. If you're watching my stories, I posted what my face looked like after exfoliating before my meeting, and then what it looked like at the end of my meeting. It looked like I went from a normal face to my face falling off. So when you do start shedding the skin, it can happen quite quickly. I was using the calming toner a few times on cotton pads in my car throughout the day just to sort of wipe off that shedding skin. I'm not gonna be using exfoliating polish tonight or the complexion pads just because I can't. My face burns. I just want to take it easy. So micellar water is my friend, and then I will use the calming toner. Calming toner is not calming. A little bit of daily power. This burns too. It all burns. Really? So this is the part in the peel where your face screams, don't do it, because you know it's gonna get so much worse in a few days, but we're gonna do it. Here we go. Okay, well, you get the point. I'm gonna put the phone down now so I can use 2 hands to get this rubbed in and fan myself. It burns like crazy. Yeah, that's it, day 4 p.m. All right, we made it, day 5 a.m. Here we go. So my neck is peeling like crazy. My face is peeling off. I'm not sure if you can see it. Not too bad. I feel like I'm possibly reacting a little bit less this time than the previous time I did it, but still getting a lot of shedding. So here we go. Okay, so I'm getting my face damp so I can go in with my exfoliating polish because I'm not feeling as sensitive now as I was last night. Last night I was not about to do the exfoliating polish, but today I think I can handle it, and we'll see. Famous last words. So I actually found out that I have to go to a gala tomorrow. So like worst possible timing, because that's when my face is gonna be the craziest. And I won't be able to wear makeup or anything. It'll be shedding like nuts. But I did a little poll on my Instagram story saying, should I throw in the towel and just let my face heal up before the gala, or like go big or go home, show must go on? And the crowd has spoken, so they said to go on, which I want to do too, because I just did a little snidbit on my stories that I was doing this again, and I'm getting so many questions, and I apologize, I can't message every single person back, so I'm hoping to maybe just bump this movie video tutorial up a bit sooner than we anticipated. That way I can answer everyone's questions with it and just direct them there. So hopefully you guys see this soon. So I'm actually feeling pretty good today. I'm handling the polish fine. Last time I did this on day 5, I could not do the polish, I don't think. So my skin's getting tougher and healthier, but the next step with the toner is gonna burn. I haven't had the peeling on my chest yet so much, just a little bit. I think that's because I've been really cautious with it this time around. Okay, gonna rinse off. So I've just dried my skin. It's not wet, but it's very reflective and shiny because it's all sort of smooth and glassy right now. Calming toner, pH balancer, a touch of Daily Power. All right, guys, second to last time. It's where things start to get interesting. Ta-da! Day 5 AM done. One more application to go. All right, we've made it day 5 PM. So I'm red, dry, tight, not too crazy this time around, but that may still change. My skin's really tight. You might see as I talk right here under my eyes. Kind of has all these dry lines under, just because it's so tight. That's the most flattering thing. Bob's gonna be shady and screenshot that for sure. So I look sunburnt for sure. And yeah, dry and tight, but I don't know, it's been going good so far. So I exfoliated earlier today, so I'm not gonna do that now. I'm just gonna do a quick cleanse. Oh, there's like rolls of dead skin on this. So obviously it's good to do a full cleanse, but for the sake of the video and the fact that I'm exhausted and I have a tub of dairy-free Ben & Jerry's and a glass of red wine waiting for me, and I'm feeling really crazy in Neocitrin because I'm sick. It's gonna be a good night. We're just going with the micellar water. Onto the calming toner. Wow, you can already see how reflective my forehead is. Just rubbing off that dull, dry skin. So even though this is my last application, I'm still gonna check in with you tomorrow to show you what my face looks like. Maybe I'll post a picture at the gala that I have to go to for laughs. The fact that I'll be dressed up and my face is gonna be disgusting. I feel like I have to explain to everyone I was in contact with today too. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm doing a peel. My face looks like it's falling off. All the kids' teachers and meetings and everything. But I also feel in this day and age, people been there, done that, nothing shocking. If anything, I feel women just get interested and they're like, ooh, tell me more. So it's nothing, but at least for me, that like I'm embarrassed about walking around with my face looking a mess, but to each their own. Okay, a little bit of Daily Power. I think my skin was just not in as healthy of a state, wasn't as strong and prepped for this peel the last time I did it, I think right before last summer. So you can watch that. I did it in my stories, so if you go to my personal Instagram account, it's under the little icon of Retinol peel. It gets pretty intense at this point. All right, guys, last 10 pumps. I'll be glad to say goodbye to this for a little while. Here we go. Oh, this is not gonna feel good in the morning, but we are done. Squalene oil. When I went through the intro to this, I was talking about the products that I personally use. Squalene oil, I did not list, but it is amazing. It's this small molecular weight oil that's not gonna clog your pores. Your skin naturally produces squalene, but after the age of 20, it starts to decrease. It's really hydrating. I personally like to use it when I'm doing this peel when my face is all dry and flaky. I use it in little circles and peel off all that dead skin and just really soak up that moisture. So it's really affordable. I think it's $40 for a bottle, but the bottle will literally last you your life. It's a little goes a long way. Just like that, we are done the full aggressive strength at home retinol peel. Ta-da! Stay tuned for results. So a bit of a follow-up. It's officially day 6. My skin is red, irritated, tight. I've really been exfoliating and going to town like crazy with hydrating with the Lee oil and the Renewal cream, just because I have that event tonight. But so I'm not super flaky right now because I've kind of just taken it all off a little bit ago, but tight. Everything is so tight. My skin, it's really hard to pick it up on the camera, but it's all, everything, like it feels weird to even move my mouth because the skin around it is so tight. So it's tight, it's red, it's dry, the usual. All right, morning of day 7 update. So my décolleté is still really red and irritated and peely. Neck is getting better, still dry and tight. Skin is still flaky, dry and tight. I don't think I'll really be able to put on any makeup today other than maybe just like a tinted moisturizer because I'm going to be hydrating all throughout the day. You can kind of see it looks like I have dandruff, but it's just the sides of my face peeling off. Last night's event, I feel like I kind of pulled it off. I was exfoliating and hydrating like crazy yesterday, and then right before I got to the event, I sort of pulled over, used the Squalene oil to peel off all the dry dead skin and just put on a bit of a tinted moisturizer. And it kind of held up throughout the whole night. Like you could tell my skin looked kind of tight, but no one was like, oh, what's going on with your face? And then near the end of the night, we left pretty early. So around 10 o'clock, you could start to see that it was starting to peel off. So that's when we called it a night. But I was able to get away with going to the gala the day after the peel, which I didn't think I'd be able to do. So I think the Squalene oil and the Renewal cream are really helping. So I'm going to stick with those today and continue to heal up and shed away. So I am officially done my at-home retinol peel. I'm obsessed with my results. I feel like my skin is smoother, my pores are tighter, my pigmentation is lighter. I love the results, and that's why I come back every year and I do it religiously, but you do really hate it for like a good 5 days or more. But it's worth it, so stick it out and good luck. And if you've made it to the end of this movie, you get the promo code. But use the promo to get a discount on the level 3 ZO kit, which has most of the products that you're gonna need to do this at-home peel system at home. And good luck. Go back to this movie, take some notes. If you have any questions, call or email the Vanity Lab or come in for a consultation. But you got this, you will love it. And don't forget your sunscreen. Good luck.